Oh, welcome back to the channel. It's xSorcier again. What do we have here today? Let me tell you. So today I decided to build a typical house from Algarve. What is Algarve? Let me tell you, Algarve is the south region of Portugal. How are the houses in Algarve? Let me tell you. The houses in Algarve are mostly white. Some of them normally have like a blue bar on the bottom of the wall all around the house, but unfortunately we don't have that kind of wallpaper yet in game. And also there's one more very specific thing from the houses in Algarve, which is the chimneys. Okay, so the chimneys from Algarve normally they are white, rounded, and on the top part of the chimneys they have like a geometric detail all around the top of the chimney. Well, maybe you should do a quick search on Google for, I don't know, maybe Algarve chimneys or Algarve typical home or house, and you will know what I'm talking about. Okay, because it's very, very, very specific, and we don't have that kind of items in game. I tried to make it very simple, and I can tell you that I struggled a lot to be able to keep it simple, but I have an idea in mind that I'm going to tell you later on this build. Okay. This house, the whole house, was built after a real house, a house from one of my friends. They have it as a holiday home. They don't live there. They normally use that house to rent and to make money during all the summer and even during the winter because the weather is quite good. Talking a little bit more about this build, it is a 2-bedroom house. There is also, let's say, quite big living room, a small dining room, a small kitchen, and one bathroom only. Okay, remember this is just a house used for vacations. What can I tell you more specific about those houses? Maybe the tiles that I used in the bathroom and also in the kitchen. Those are the most similar tiles that we have in game now, since we have the Jungle Adventures game pack. Those tiles, even though they are not meant to be Portuguese, they are quite similar to the ones that we have in Portugal. Normally in old traditional kitchens and bathrooms we have those kind of tiles, very, well, I would say ornamented, but they are not sculptured, they are only painted tiles, but they are quite ornamented anyway. We also have some sculptured tiles as well in Portugal, but that's more a fancy stuff that is not very used in normal houses. But still, if you want to know more about it, you can look for Portuguese ceramics. Not going to say any specific region, but we have a lot of ceramic ceramic stuff, very different from the rest of the world. Not only tiles, but also like dishes and all sort of stuff like that. Moving on. So the whole idea while creating this house is actually to keep all the furniture and decoration very simple, because this is a house that is used for holidays only, and that's how they normally are, very simple. Is totally not my kind of builds. Make like a build as simple as that. If you know me from Twitch, you already know, and maybe from here on my previous builds, you know that I normally place a lot of clutter in all the builds. And recently I just found out that I'm not as much of a clutter person as some friend that I have. And I think he knows who I'm talking about. I found someone that can even clutter more than me. Okay? Anyways, as you must know already, I'm normally, during all my free time, I'm normally on Twitch. Some of those days I'm live, other times I'm just watching my friends building live on Twitch. In case you don't know yet, you just found out now, my username on Twitch is exactly the same as here on YouTube, so you might want to go there and give me a follow and watch me build in real time, and hopefully you are going to enjoy being there and you are going to come back. Now, what do I want to do with this build? This build is going to be up on the gallery using the hashtag nextsummer. And why is that? Is because I'm turning this into a build challenge. So for those of you who like to build, and for those of you who like to have a little challenge to like use as idea to start with, and to, when you don't know exactly what you want to build and you are looking for a challenge, here's one for you. My idea with this is to showcase all the builds done for this challenge live on Twitch around the end of October, at least the second part of October. So I would ask you all of you who want to do this challenge to do it until the 15th of October, so that I can have all the builds already done to showcase live on Twitch. Now let's tell you what I have in mind for this. So, how is this challenge going to happen? All of you that want to do it, you have to download the build from the gallery. You can look for the hashtag nextsummer, and you should place it anywhere you'd like. I did this build in Newcrest. Okay, I built this lot in Newcrest, but you can place it wherever you like. The reason why I did it in Newcrest is because I think the landscape and the light is the one that looks more like Algarve, so that's why. And also I was looking for a small lot, so that you can place the house in any lot size you would like to. Okay, so moving on. You should choose one of the options that I'm going to tell you next. Also, I'm going to upload a graphic on my Twitter, so I will leave the link down here below on the description. So you choose one of the options that I'm going to tell you, or you can roll a dice to pick one of them. The rules are: download the build from the gallery using the hashtag nextsummer, place it anywhere you'd like. Choose one of the options below or roll a dice to pick one of them. You are allowed to change the build shell and the floor plans as much as you want, but you must keep the house style. The build must still look like an Algarvian house. No budget requirements, and if you are a CC addict and you can't build CC free, you are allowed to use any Peacemaker content or the Cottage Garden stuff pack and the Rustic Romance stuff pack by the Plum Bob Tea Society. Those are the only CC items that you are allowed to use. And now let's move on to all the options that you can choose from, or if you prefer, you can use the dice to roll and pick one for you. Option number 1. This is now your house for vacations. Make it your own place to go on vacations with your family, friends, or even just by yourself, but keep the house size. Option number 2. This is your new house to go on vacations, but you have 6 family members. Oh my god. Extend this house so it can fit 6 Sims sleeping at the same time, but keep in mind, this is still a house for vacations. Option number 3. It's time to move into Algarve. South Portugal awaits you. Personalize this house for you to live in 24/7, including all of your favorite possessions. Option number 4. You want to earn as much money as you can from this house? Enlarge this house to add more bedrooms and turn it into a bed and breakfast or guest house. Option number 5. You are filthy rich, but you want even more. Place this house onto a much bigger lot and build a resort. Option number 6. You are a player, not a builder. Okay, calm down. Buy this lot as a retail lot with your favorite family. Play until you have enough funds to make some good improvements in this house, and when you feel ready, sell it for as much as you can. You'll never know how much money you'll get from it. Do you feel excited about this? Go for it and then upload a lot to the gallery using the hashtag nextsummer by the 15th of October for it to be showcased live on Twitch TV/xSorcier. And the exact date will be announced on twitter.com/xsorcier, my Twitter. If you're not following already, make sure you follow so that you are up to date with everything that I'm doing. If you have any questions related to this challenge, DM me on Twitter or go to one of my streams and ask me whatever you need to know. Or if you want, on my Twitch channel, you have on the panels, you have a link to my Discord, and also you can talk with me there on my Discord server, and I can clarify everything about this challenge. Okay, so just keep in mind that you are allowed to change the builds. You are allowed to do practically all you want, as long as you keep the exterior style of the build, or as long as you make it still look like it is it has the same style as the typical houses from Algarve. If you don't know anything about it, it's okay. You can go on Google, you can search for it, you can go on Pinterest. Also, I can tell you that it's quite similar to some of the Greek houses, not much the Italian ones, maybe Spain as well. You know, if you do a quick search on Google, you will find more about it. Just search for images and you'll have a lot. As far from CC, is written in the rules. The only CC I'm using right now is Peacemaker, and also 2 packs from Plumbob's Society. Those packs are the Cottage Garden Stuff Pack and the Rustic Romance Stuff Pack. This is the only CC I normally use, so this is the CC I want to allow you to use. And the main reason is because if I want to, and if you want me to, showcase your builds live on Twitch, I need to have your CC, and I'm not going to add more CC to my game besides that, okay? And I think that's all. That is all. So thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you are excited to start this. I can tell you, I'm very excited to see all that you can come up with in those many different options that you might choose to go with this challenge. But I'm really excited about this. Can't wait to see all your creations. So please come back to the channel, hit that subscribe button if you'd like to, comment on the comment section below, and once again, thank you. Bye.